So let me ask you about that issue, because that is going to come up. The future of Roe v. Wade could be decided, specifically when the court hears arguments over a Mississippi law banning abortions at 15 weeks. This is a very specific, direct challenge to what was established during Roe. And today, you say a question that Justice Kavanaugh asked the Texas Solicitor General stood out to you because it could impact this case, which obviously is very specifically going to be on Roe v. Wade and abortion. Let me play what Justice Kavanaugh said.
Are you saying that if an injunction were entered and some clinic performed abortions now that were then legal under current law, but the law changes in the future, such that the state could, going forward, restrict abortions at an earlier time, are you saying that the state that could then reach back and retroactively, or allow suits that would reach back and retroactively impose liability on entities that were committing lawful acts as of the time?
Professor, for those non-lawyers out there, what do you hear there that makes you think he's saying something about Roe?
Well, it's a very complicated question. What he's saying is that we might change the law and make it possible to restrict abortions earlier. He's obviously thinking about the Mississippi case. He's giving a hint about that. But at the same time, he's showing what is particularly unfair about the Texas procedure, because under the Texas law, if, as now seems likely, the court says that the Texas law has got to be put on ice while the litigation continues, and then it turns out that abortions that have been performed in Texas under the protection of a preliminary injunction become the subject of a bounty suit later on under the statute, which has a 4-year statute of limitations, then do you mean to be saying, asks Justice Kavanaugh, that there can be retroactive liability? People are just having the rug pulled out from under them? And he's got basically trapped the Solicitor General of Texas, who is, on the one hand, thinking, it looks like Kavanaugh, as we already knew, is not a fan of Roe v. Wade or Casey. And he's probably going to be one of 5 or 6 justices who, in the Mississippi case, rolls back abortion protection. But on the other hand, he's pointing out what a catch-22 our law creates. So I would hate to have been in his position at that point, but it's a very clever trap that Justice Kavanaugh set.